Hey, wizards! It's a pile of leaves. No, it's Kieran, Deathhammer. Yeah, no, Gravehammer. Sorry. Yes, the leaves have addled my brain, and I'm here back for another exciting episode of, yes, you guessed it, we are here for the Wizard101 Death School walkthrough, and we are about to hit a dungeon. Yeah, we got to use the moon relic here in the Lunarium. So let's head on in and let's do this. So what are we trying to do? Well, we're trying to uncover all of the previous Celestian missing, lost magics, and trying to figure out what's going on down here, because it seems like something nefarious might be occurring.
Something terrible happened here. The Stellar Protectors have run amok. You should find one that isn't hostile.
Well, I guess that's my job. Let's go find a non-hostile protector. I hope everybody's doing great. In fact, last night, guys, we had a fantastic stream. Thanks for everybody that stopped in and said hi. I appreciate your support to tank out, and everybody that chatted. Chatting is where it's all about in streams, guys.
The Stellar Protector's power mode has been removed, and a binding incantation has been woven over. You can start by charging the Protector by restoring its power mode.
Yes. If you ever go catch a stream, make sure you hop in the chat and participate. It makes it a ton of fun. Okay, so this is quite the dungeon where we got to do a lot of fighting. So let's see how long it'll take us. This one was always hard, tough one to do on level. Yeah, as from what I remember, this was always a tough on level dungeon to get done. But I bet you we're going to be able to wipe them out. I have some pretty high hopes, you know, for our ability to do this. Especially at the level we are, because we are pretty well over leveled for our school. Did they take? No, they didn't take. We'll go ahead and add that to here, and let's crush these guys. Very nice. So my day's been going really great. Had a really good day at the school. You know, we finished up a couple labs in class, and we talked about how to do it. So yeah. Sorry, I'm a school teacher. You know, I'm pretty excited when things go well, and I like my curriculum a lot. Really excited about that part of my school year, and it's definitely been a positive. So, yep. So you'll hear it from time to time. Other than that, you know, it's been a pretty chill week. I'll tell you what, it has been so hot. Yeah, it has been hot. We have been 100-degree temperatures, or at least that's what it says in my car when I get in my car to drive home at the end of the day. Every day so far this week, and it's good. It's good. But boy, it's hot. You know, so I bet you some of you guys out there realize that and understand that. So hopefully you are having a cooler part of the year. But yep, but that's okay. We just got to get through August. Get through August heat hump, and once we hit September, it's downhill from there. Of course, it really probably won't start feeling cool until October, but that's usually just the way it works out here in Texas. There we go. We got ourselves a power core. Let's add it in.
Now that the Stellar Protector is charged with its power mode, it flickers for a moment.
Must activation code find Captain Gloomfane. Release reactivate.
Okay, let's go find Colton Gloomfame. He should be over here. There, I see him. Yep, he's just kind of ghosting it up here. Let's talk to this guy.
A Stellar Protector. Ah, yes, I wove a binding of lethargy upon it so long ago I've forgotten the unweaving incantation. I tell you what, the war with Celestia ended ages ago for me, and I have little interest in further conflict. I gave the incantation to my 3 former henchmen, Thrail Bone Striker, Vorgan Soulbreaker, and Sarvis Bloodsore. However, they're not as pragmatic about the war as I am. They won't give up their pieces of the incantation without a fight.
Excellent. And this is what usually makes this dungeon a little bit challenging, because you got to beat these 3 bosses. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get going with it. Like I said, I don't think we're going to have any issues here. We do want to keep our eyes open. Let's go. Thrail Bone Striker. That's a pretty cool name. Bone Striker? I like it. Oh, yeah. And it's not because he's actually, they're not bosses so much as they're a gaggle of, what do you call those things? Oh, sorry, that guy's there. Not a gaggle. It's a 4-in-1 fight. That's what makes him hard. I was forgetting what makes him hard. It's not that. they're all super terrible bosses or anything. It's because it's 4-on-1. And even 4-on-1 can give you some trouble if you don't have yourself an AoE, a good AoE. But we solved that a while back, and we're in pretty strong position right now with our AoE. We have strength. Very cool. Okay. Well, let's end this fight. Oops, looks like they're going to swing back at us. That's okay. But this is why it's dangerous, because those guys could all take a hit at me before I get done. Yep. Just about did the job. Apparently, Bone Striker has a little bit, whatchamacall that? He has a little bit of resist, but we'll ghoul him out. Good, 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 good. Oh, also, we got to keep our eyes open, because I think there's a Zodiac Tomb in here somewhere, and I think there's a Lounge Lizard, too, down here in one of these fights. So we want to make sure we get those, because we don't want to leave those behind, because that's kind of a pain in the butt, because then I have to run the dungeon again to get those ones. So always keep an eye out. Yeah, especially all these second arc worlds.
When Bone Striker is defeated, he surrenders part of the incantation.
Very good. So you always want to keep your eye out for those collect quests that you pick up from. Whoop! Don't want to fight them a second time. That you pick up, because, well, might as well grab some pearls too. Yep. Ooh, that was pretty nice action. Sorry. It's not a bad reagent zone. Yep, yep. So let's head on over and let's do another one. Yeah. So you want to pick them up, especially the second arc. The second arc has a bad habit of them being inside dungeons. Yeah. And that's fine and everything. I mean, it's not the preferred way I'd have it. But that means you gotta keep your eyes open. Versus like after you get out of the second arc, ooh, look, a Moon School trainer. So if we wanted to, we could train Polymorph, Gobbler, and do Mander, Bandit, Ninja, and Draconian. Yeah, these Moon School ones are pretty cool because you can change quite a bit on them. But I'm not a Moon School fan. Yeah, I've never been a big Moon School user. I noticed that another Wiz YouTuber actually did like a Moon School walkthrough, and they used treasure cards for Moon School the entire time. I thought that was interesting, but fairly impractical. But I thought it was a neat idea. Yeah, thought it was a neat idea. Really, out of the three Celestian schools, Moon School is probably the only one you could possibly pull that off with. Yeah, Moon School is the only one you could possibly pull that off with, because when you transfer yourself, that gives you a variety of spells and stuff you can cast. But I think it probably has its limits for how far you can go with it. Yeah, or you have to be really selective with your moon transformations. Yeah, I never really played around with it that much. Any of you guys use transformations from the Moon School out there? I'd love to know how you do it, because it's not been something I've ever used all that much. And and now that I'm talking about it with you guys, it's kind of like, huh, I wonder if there's something to using the Moon School like that. I mean, do you get enough of the does the Moon School level up enough so that you can be competitive in higher level dungeons and stuff? Can you go all the way to the end of the world with Moon School? That would be the big question that I would be curious about. I'm not sure if you could, because I don't think Moon School goes far enough as far as for the level of transformations you would need to be able to compete in those higher end dungeons. So yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. If you happen to know, drop me a comment there. That's an interesting idea. How far can Moon School take you? Oh, really? The Shadow Webs are the ones that survived that time. Well, I bet you they'll be finished anyways. Yeah, we're good. We'll pass. Let's watch the fireworks. Goodbye, but he survived. That means they're going to hit me. Well, there you go. What about this guy? Is he going to hit me? I think he's going to try. He didn't try. Well, I'll take that. Boom, one down. And there's the second one. Very good, very good. Hey, so just a reminder, the whole...
Morgan Soulbreaker's final message to you is his third of the incantation.
Very good. Just a reminder is that our whole goal of this is to play entirely Death School. We are spell weaving into Storm, but I haven't really gotten any of the cool spell weaving spells just quite yet, just because, well, you have to get to like spell weaving 2 before you really start getting spells, and we haven't gotten those quests yet, or if I haven't seen them yet. So we'll explore those when we get to them. But primarily, we do all the side quests, but we keep the side quests, well, we do those separately, not on screen. Otherwise, there'd be so many videos for this. I don't know if I could keep up with them. Would you guys be interested in seeing me do like a side quest walkthrough where we're doing all the side quests as well as the main quests? Let me know down in the comments. That'd be something interesting to do. But for right now, main quests take a long time to get through all of them. There's so much content in this game. That's one of the things I really do like about Wizard101, is they have been building the content for so many years now. It literally takes you, well, you know, it takes you a long time to max out a wizard nowadays. Yeah, I think my current walkthrough, I have like 400 and some odd half-hour walkthrough things. Not my current one, but my myth one. And if you count all the hours just in mainline content like that, that is like, woo! You're talking 200 and some odd hours in just that content, and probably more than that when you start grinding out all the really specific gear and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's one of the cool things about Wizard, is there is so much content to go through, and it's a lot of fun. Most of it's pretty interesting, and if you get in to the quests and you start finding the tongue-in-cheek parts of it and all the different pop culture references, because there's pop culture references from the very first world all the way through the last world arc so far, and I just lost that spell. Well, that's fantastic. It's okay. I think the game knew I needed to heal up, so let's go ahead and Scarecrow him instead. Yeah, I think the Scarecrow is a good option because it looks like they're going to take a few hits on me first. That's okay. I can take a hit or two and it not be that bad. Nice. Here's my hit. Bam. Ready for the next one.
After he's defeated, Service Bloodsword tells you his part of the incantation.
Wow. I think the animation just kind of zipped us out of there. Boom. Well, I saw a pearl. I didn't want to leave the pearl. Okay, now there should be like a lounge lizard around here somewhere. I know that there is one around here somewhere. Where is he hiding? I bet you he's hiding in the one that I don't need. Okay, before we go to Colton Gloomfang, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get this lounge lizard. Oh, look at this guy here. I forgot. I think this is a statue we can grab. Should we grab it? Oh, yeah. Got ourselves a Celestian Legion statue. Okay, before we run over there to talk to Gloomfang, which we're about to do, we're going to come down here and grab our lounge lizard, because like I said, you don't want to have to like go back and redo a dungeon because you didn't like catch everything you're supposed to be in there. There we go. Got another lounge lizard. Love the lounge lizards. Okay, now back to Gloomfang, and I think he's going to tell us how to get the Protector to let us in, right? I believe that's the idea.
You got the pieces of the incantation. Excellent. Let me tell you the sequence.
Captain Gloomfang explains how to combine the 3 pieces of the incantation.
There you go. You should be able to reactivate the Stellar Protector now.
Let's go reactivate that Stellar Protector. Very good. So stoked. Now, if we can just get him to let us in, right? I love all the moon stuff here in the portico.
You speak the incantation in the hopefully correct order, and the Stellar Protector awakens.
I have been dormant for so very long. What has happened in this place? Morganth and her armies were raised against Celestia. The Celestians summoned the Storm Titan to protect them. There was a flood. We tried to protect our cities against the waters, but we could not save it all. The battle continued for us, even in death. The ghosts of Morganth's legions battled our own soldiers. We Stellar Protectors sought to protect Celestia's secrets, but we were undone by Morganth's trickery. I will release the barrier that keeps you from the Lunarium, and I vest you with the full authority of a Celestian luminary.
Very cool. Let's go in. Celestian luminary.
You may have luck speaking to another Stellar Protector.
Very cool. But there is a moon trainer. I don't think it's any different than the one we just experienced. Yeah, but it's kind of cool. You can get that. Oh yeah, they do have leveled up. But I wonder if you get moon spells beyond level 58. Heck, I could train all those right now. Oh, look. These ghost guys are still fighting. Okay, Protector.
This Stellar Protector has a minuscule amount of power left.
I exist to serve my luminary. The souls of the dead are trapped in this place. Morganth's legions, their spirits, corrupt this place. Selenor will not open the inner sanctum while they remain. Release the crystal pylons and the ghosts will be free to depart the Lunarium if they are set in motion.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and release these pylons then. Okay, I don't think... Yeah, I can't get drawn into any fights. Oh, but those guys I can, so we're going to ignore them.
You present the captured sensorium to the Celestial Protector statues. Information flows into it at a high speed. The sensorium crackles with strange energy, as if it's full.
That is a new visual. I don't remember that being in the game. Very cool. I like that. It's little things like that that they added here and there that make rerunning the quests and the worlds, I think, worth it to see those new ones. There's one. We've got a couple more of these to do without being caught in a... Whoa. There we go. Second crystal released. And I think we got one more to do. And there we go. Okay, Ghost to release. Let's take on these two Stellar Protectors so that we can deal with the big boss. Oh yeah. Already liking the odds here, guys. Already liking the odds. Just gotta wait for the pips. Might as well throw up a an accuracy and pierce. Oh, I get pierce with that too? I don't think I ever paid attention to that spell. Accuracy and pierce. That's good. That's a nice little combination. I'm going to keep that spell in mind. Okay, let's head on up. Just to make sure. I don't think I saw a book down there. You know what? Can you go around the whole platform? I don't think I've ever done that. Ah, okay. Sorry, guys. There's some exploring that I've never even thought about doing.
You are no Celestian. I don't know how you made it to this high place, but your orbit ends here.
Well, let's take him down. My orbit ends here. That was a pretty good one. I want to give him props for that. We probably won't need that. Probably won't need that. Let's toss that up. I'm liking it. That's pretty cool for 4 rounds, infallible. Very nice. I'm going to go throw this on him for right now. There we go. Bam. Well, he's going after me, isn't he? I'll give him that. That's one of those balance spells. It's really, really cool if you remember it's there and you're not just like doing AoEs all the time. Wow, these guys are swinging hard. Okay, let's hit them back, and I can always back it up with the ghoul later. Perfect.
As we fought, I sensed that your heart is not tinged with the evil of Morganth's shadow web. I release unto you the moon of Celestia. Use it well and wisely. May it grant you hope and direction in the sea of night.
Okay, very cool. Before we go anywhere, though, I wanted to check out the Zodiac Tomb. Okay, there is a Zodiac Tomb down here, right? Because we're in the Lunarium, right? Okay, well, anyways, before we run off, let's go ahead. Wait a second, map. Yeah, we are in the Lunarium. Okay. I do not want to leave without the Zodiac Tomb. So there we go. Ooh, leveled up. Gotta love that. And we want to use the Moon Relic. Okay, let's go find the Zodiac Tomb before we head out of here, because I don't want to have to come back here. Yep, that's why I checked my quest. Gotta get the Zodiac Tomb of the Lunarium, and I think it's like down on the bottom floor. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Honestly, I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think this is one of those that I have to go look for, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't on the outside. Okay. Didn't see it there. Oh, there's a wooden chest we wouldn't have seen had we not come around here. Yay! I don't think I've ever walked around this. Maybe back in the day, but I don't think I've ever walked all the way around like that. Oh, there's a shell. Okay, where is this thing? Did I walk past it somewhere? I mean, I would not put it past myself to make that mistake. Oh, come on. Where's the Zodiac Tomb? I know it's not up here, right? Nope. We got the Moon Relic. Okay, let's head on out. We'll take the long way and walk out. That way, in case the Zodiac Tomb presents itself, we can see it. I don't remember it being this hidden. Yeah, like it's not over there. Oh, Zodiac Tomb, where have you hidden? There's a... Oh, there. Yeah. I thought it was another trainer. Very good. Okay.
The messenger carries... It is a sign of conciliation and
Okay.
friendship.
Let's get out of here. We're done with this place. We have completed the Lunarium. Now, let's head over here and use a Zodiac Tomb to get this... Well, actually, I already just did that, right? Let's make sure... There we go. Destination Moon. That's where we want to be. Got the moon installed. Let's go talk to Edith and see where we need to go next. Good times, guys. We're making some excellent progress in this episode.
You've done it. Now, only the Solarium keeps its secrets from us. This is amazing. How ironic that a wizard has done so much to advance the fields of science and engineering.
I'm all about science.
You've proven to be so invaluable. I hate to bother you with another request for help, but I've no choice. Could you go and speak to Piper Melville in our research station? The science team is in dire need of aid.
Let's go. Piper, to the science station. Ooh, did I already buy all of Harley's stuff here? Oh, does he got a train? I don't want anything. Now, one of the things I did start planting with this... Oh, Piper Melville. I thought that was... Sorry, that's Storm Riven. Whew. Thank you, Quest Tower. You just saved me a little bit of time. Okay. Anyways. Where was I? Where was I going with that? I totally lost my train of thought. Well, I'm sure it'll pop back up again. Let's see here. Piper Melville. That's who we're looking for. Let's head over this way. Ooh, the Science Center. Look at all the trawlers. Okay. Piper, how can we help you?
Oh, thank goodness help has come. Where are the rest of you? You didn't come alone, did you?
I'm all you need.
I suppose we can make do with the party of one. The steam trawlers have gone berserk. They're the mechanical workers we brought with us to help with the digging and heavy labor. Now something's gotten into the cogitators and they're attacking members of the expedition. They must be stopped.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and shut them down. Because apparently they're attacking people. Okay. Steam trawlers. Ho! Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Wow, that was a inauspicious draw. Well, I guess I could just attack him with these guys. But, it'll probably be a little bit quicker with the AoE. Yeah, I'm not sure. I bet, I think there's a good chance School could finish him off if I had the, Gargantuan. Wow, my pips are not working at all. Well, I'm not going to use the pip because I'll just extend it out. If I started hitting him earlier with it, dang it, didn't work out the way I thought. You know, my wife started painting the cabinets again. It's kind of exciting. She's kind of put that project on break for a while, and she started painting them again, so I'm kind of excited for her. Yeah, kitchen cabinets. Yeah, she scraped them, and now she's painting them. So I bet you they're going to look pretty good when she's all said and done. Yep, add some flair to our kitchen. Give it a nice feel to it. Sorry, that was kind of random. Okay, bam. Let me get these guys. Very good, very good. Liking it. Tell you what, Bazaar gear is getting better. They've been releasing some other sets of gear, which has been pretty cool. Do I start to fight? No. Oh, I have to beat 4 of them. Okay, like, see, this would be an example of a quest they could shorten that would not hurt the story of the game at all or the experience, but would actually make playing the game even more fun because you wouldn't be stuck in endless battles. Okay, sorry. Just a little salty about that because I think that's the biggest thing they could ever do in the second arc is reduce the defeat and collects. I'm fine if they're there, but I don't think you need as many of them. There are so many quests in Arc 2, and defeat and collects really do not add to the storyline. Sorry, they don't. The defeat and collects do not add to the storyline. I know. There's probably somebody out there that believes that they're intricately important to go ahead and go out there and defeat and collect, or just defeat so many of these mobs just to feel like you've done something. Well, I don't know. But I don't think they necessarily add anything to the storyline. And most players, especially when you get to the second arc, I think that'd be one thing they could really improve on the second arc and make it less of a slog through, because you've got the longest worlds in the game in the second arc, and a lot of that could be shortened just by reducing the amount of defeat and collects. And defeats, yeah, because there are a ton of them, and it wouldn't change the quality of the game at all. Seriously wouldn't. You hear me, King Zal? Seriously. Okay. Ooh. Piper, did your thing.
Sad bit of work, and it will cause some difficulty later on, but it had to be done. Now that the immediate threat they possess is over, it's time to get to the bottom of what caused the malfunction. I found some irregularities in the cogitators of the steam trawlers. but I'll need to gather more evidence before I can be sure. Can you defeat some steam winchers and recover their cogitators? Oh, and recover the cogitators from the steam trawlers you defeated earlier. If they've got the same irregularity, then that's the source! Science in action!
Problem solving, critical thinking, all that jazz, for sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and take the cogitators. There's one cogitator. Got it. Now we gotta defeat some steam winchers. Let's go, go, go. Ooh, robe recipes. If I want a cool robe, this would not be a bad place to do it, especially if I'm going like dual school. So for instance, yep, there we go. So would that robe be better? Actually, yeah, it would be. The Darkstorm Drape. Guys, should I craft the Darkstorm Drape? That looks pretty cool, I gotta say. And it might be the way to go. Let me know. Is it not letting me buy it? Why won't it let me buy it? Oh, Grandmaster Crafter, which I gotta do the crafting quest for this. Okay, I can do that. I can do the crafting quest. It's just sitting in my side quest land. That's not a big deal. Guys, let me know. Should I craft the robe? It would definitely help out my dual school. It would encourage me to use some more storm, for sure. I think it'd be worth it. Okay, let me know in the comments, guys. Should I go ahead and craft the robe and add that to my look? Because it would definitely be an upgrade from this guy. Now, I'm not sure about the shoes that we saw earlier. I'd have to go back and look at the shoes, but definitely the robe would be an upgrade. And if we find the hat guy, we might be able to get a good hat. Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to be crafting it. Because I do like dual school stats. I like being able to swing both of those stats. And once we do the second level of spell weaving, we're going to get a cool blade. I'm pretty sure that's going to help us really hammer the competition. Speaking of hammering him, we'll just axe him instead, right? Well, they're not really competition. We just need their cogitators. Let me have your cogitators, gentlemen. I thought these were some pretty cool looking automatons that they did there. Surprised they didn't use this model in Pirate 101 at all. Yeah. I mean, the other one we definitely used. Yeah. But they never used this model in Pirate 101. So this is... I don't think I ever saw this one in Pirate 101. I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments if you guys remember them using that one. Ooh, the downside to the robe, though, is I might lose my blade because I think the new plus 45 blade is attached to this robe. Ooh, that would be a unfortunate loss. Huh. I gotta rethink that plan. But I do like the idea of getting the robe, but I do like the extra blade that I have right now. Yeah, the extra blade's pretty sweet. You know what they do? You know what they should do? You know the mastery amulets, like I'm carrying around the Storm Mastery amulet right now? They should add a blade to those amulets. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Adding a blade of the school that you're using the mastery amulet from to those mastery amulets. That would be so awesome. Or at least have like they got the Exalted Mastery Amulets, which give you some boost. How about not just Exalted Mastery Amulets, but have another level up that gives you that? Oh, Cogitator. Got the Cogitator. Back to Piper. Let's go talk to Piper. Well, guys, we're making some good progress here. Look at there's the factory machine that makes them. Pretty cool. Machines making machines. Oh, that just sounds wrong.
I'm impressed. You took them apart like a born mechanic. Are you sure you don't want to give up the whole wizard thing? Now that I can identify the glitch in the cogitators, I can formulate a defense. We have a galvanic fence using power drawn from the galvanic towers, but it was deactivated by the Steambot revolt.
Okay, so what we gotta do is we gotta gather these Leyden jars, which I think we saw some down here. And then we got to rework the fence for protection. Leyden jars. Pretty sure that's not how you use Leyden jars, but Leyden jars do build up an electrical force to them. They're pretty cool. You should check them out, guys. Leyden jars. I believe it's there's none down there. Okay, I believe You can still, well, you know, it's something that I've thought about bringing up in my physics class, but I just haven't seen the need to bring them up. They're pretty cool. There we go. There's a Leyden jar there. Another one right over there. I just don't want an extra fight. Right, guys? There we go. I think we got enough space. Excellent. Let's head back up to, and let's energize the galvanic tower. And get the protection back up so everybody's happy. Ooh, I love them. They're lighting up. They're sparky sparkies. I bet you this will make Piper happy. And she thought only one was enough. Wasn't enough.
Excellent work. You've bought us some precious safety and managed to avoid electrocuting yourself. If you're willing to stay on and help a bit more, I'm sure that Engineer Montgomery will welcome your help. He's in the Arboretum right now. Just drop in and tell him I sent you.
Well, let's go talk to Engineer Montgomery. There are, you know, Engineer Montgomery, really? Is he in the Arboretum? I think he is. He is. Very good. This is like the second time Engineer Montgomery's popped up, hasn't it? Well, a different Montgomery.
Who's that there? Come any closer and I'll fry your gears with galvanic energy. Oh, my pardon. I thought you were one of them renegade constructs. The constructs have run amok. Something's turned them bunkers and they keep attacking the expedition. I'll need your help locking things down around here, if you're willing to help. Can you buy us some time? If you can, thrash a handful of them Hydra mechs and steam valets. That'll do us nicely. So keep an eye out and give 'em what for.
Okay, let's go do some thrashing. And we'll go ahead and grab a side quest too. There we go. Hydromechs. Yeah, those guys are way over here. Now, the thing about the hydromechs is they're mixed up with these, it's hard to get a total hydromech double. Got a watermaton. Dang it. That's okay. We're going to crush these guys and finish them off. There we go. We are definitely making some good progress here, guys. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. Definitely feels like I'm finally getting my weekly or daily rhythm going on. So, that's awesome as well. Yeah. Like when school started, I felt like I was so busy I really couldn't get anything done. Now I'm just not getting side quests done, so I'm going to have to find some time where I get the side quests done here pretty quick. Oh, look, Christopher Raven Eyes has joined me in the fight. Which means he probably caught another mob. Yep, there he is. What do we get? Do we get a Hydromaton? Because that's what we want. It's kind of hard to tell just by looking at them. Because they don't look that different except for the name that's hovering over their heads. Oh man, we got another Watermaton. Dang it. Okay. Well, let's seal their fates. There we go. Now we just have to do that again, but hopefully we can get some hydromechs, yeah. Not watermatons, but hydromechs. I need a couple of hydromechs. Yeah, it's a little come lately there, dude. But thank you anyways. Appreciate the thought. Okay, I need this guy here. Hydromech. I want only hydromechs. Did I get two? I got two hydromechs. That's exactly what I wanted there. Fantastic. And a bunch of stuff I can sell at the bazaar. Very good. Well, you know what? I think we're ready to go for this. Just got to wait for the pip. Just need a single pip. Okay, my turn. Let's Deernite him. Get this show going. Got him. Mission accomplished. Let's go. Sorry, hit a wall there. Ooh, that's a key dungeon right there. Never have gone in that one. There's lots of key dungeons I've not done. Okay, Steam Valets. Apparently I've got to complete and knock out a couple of these guys as well. That sounds legit. Let's go for it. Nice. Very cool. Deernite it is. There we go. That worked out quite well. Fortunately, I have to do it again. So let's get one more Steam Valet. Good deal. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, let's see if we can take out one of these guys. I love wiping these guys out with two pip guys. Oh man, didn't finish them off. Well, let's do this. That way, if I get an AoE, I can get the second. I can get them both out. Oh. Yeah, that 80% though. Oh, well, at least we pierced it to 53. God, I almost finished them off with that too. And let's finish this. Jeez. Well, that's okay. There we go. And we got him. Okay. And unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have left for today. So when we get back, we'll talk to Engineer Montgomery, and we'll see what else we can help him fix here in the Science Center. That way we can hopefully get into the Solarium. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.